So here are my 5 takeaways from the Rams win over the Colts. The first one, right off the bat, is Super Cup. Cooper Kupp, Super Cup. Yep. 163 yards on 9 catches with 2 touchdowns. Man, this guy was electric yesterday. I cannot believe that he was, it seemed like he would just, will himself to be open. And it's not like, the defense forgets about him. But yeah, he was phenomenal. The chemistry with him and Stafford was great to see. You love seeing that. And I'm really excited to see more from Cooper Kupp as this season goes on. I really think he's onto something. Nate Burleson said today that being 1 year removed from ACL surgery, it really makes a difference. So maybe that's part of it. Who knows? But Ram fans, we all know Cooper Kupp has been great for years. He hasn't got the recognition that other big name receivers get. But Super Kupp, let's go! Excited to see him next week. Number 2 is the defensive stats line up to last year's, but does it's situational? And I realize there's a typo in there, so my mistake. But my point is, I've seen a graphic around. And I'm sorry, I thought I had it here, but it is not the correct one, and the statistics are wrong on it. But I am a big fan of this defense. I really think it has the potential to be a historic unit. And statistically, we're actually doing better than we did in 2020. However, I've seen a lot of Ram fans critiquing Raheem Morris and the defense. And I think that critique doesn't come from the statistics. It comes from the situations. And yesterday we saw that, the Colts were able to move the ball relatively well on this Rams defense. And if it wasn't for, some key plays and even that interception by Ramsey at the end, this game could have had a different outcome. Now, that being said, if we don't mess up that punt, this game isn't nearly as close, right? And, I think that this defense is fine. They looked great in the red zone. It's week 2, and I think they're going to continue to get better and better as the season goes on. I really don't think this is a concern. However, I don't think you can criticize the defense from a statistical point of view because they're actually doing better than last year. But I think from a situational point of view, that's where the criticism for this defense comes in. So anyway, those are just my thoughts on it. Let me know yours. Are you comfortable with the defense? Let me know in the comments. Number 3 is a road win early in the year by a field goal is great. It was a hostile environment. It was a East Coast 1:00 game over here in the East Coast, so different time zone than the Rams are used to playing in. Clearly the Colts wanted that win really bad after they lost week 1, and they played a good game. Give the Colts credit for that. They're a good team. I hope Carson Wentz is okay, but anytime you can come away with a road win, even by a field goal, you should be happy. And so when I see a lot of Ram fans that are like, we should have won by more, like that's exciting and it's fun to win by a lot. But this is the NFL. The reality is we're not going to win every game by double-digit scores. And especially a team like the Colts, who are not a bunch of schmucks. They are a good quality team that are well coached by Frank Wright and his crew. And so I think this is a win that you can absolutely, be proud of. Ramley should definitely be rejoicing this victory Monday, and I'm really happy that we came away with the win. Wasn't the prettiest of wins, but that's okay. Number 4, Kenny Young getting ejected is not good, but the leadership looks great on D. So I had to talk about this. Anyone who's watched this for a while knows I'm a huge Kenny Young fan. He's one of my favorite players on the Rams, and he clearly lost his cool in the game, and he got ejected for touching the ref. I think he got his hat, and that's not okay. He's still one of my favorite players. He's human. I'm human. I've lost my cool at times. I feel like everyone has been in those situations. Let's not be judging Kenny for that. Even though we don't know what was said that set him off, he can't consistently do that. And I'm really hoping that Sean McVay's comments about it, where Kenny will learn from the situation. And I'm hoping this is a non-issue. I don't think Kenny Young is someone that we need to worry about every week. I do think this was a situation that happened. Definitely we got to show grace in it. And I hope that Kenny Young's okay and that he'll rebound from this and just fuel that anger and that adrenaline into his playing that much more and continue to be a great football player. Because I believe in Kenny Young. I'm a huge fan. Pardon me, huge fan of him. And yeah, I'll be cheering him on every week. Every week. 1 sec, water. Pardon me. Whew. Got to stay hydrated. Hydrate before you dehydrate. Anyway, my fifth and final takeaway from this game, and is actually kind of looking forward to next week, is week 3 will be a big statement game. Oh man, water. Ugh. I had a day and a half of talking a lot. So here we go. All right, week 3 will be a statement game versus the Bucs. Yes, I think that we're going up against this defending Super Bowl champion, Tom Brady, Villa, all these big names out there. We know Brian Allen is going to get a big test at center, even though he's been playing really well. If you didn't see, Pro Football Focus has him as the second highest rated center in the NFL through 2 weeks, which is really cool. But yes, our secondary, they'll get to take on that stable wide receivers. Aaron Donald will get to go against that line and try and take on Brady. So definitely a great test for our defense. Our offense, they're going to go up against Shaq Barrett and his defense. And this will be a real test. I think this game is going to be a high-scoring game. The Bucs have been able to put on some points both weeks of the season. And if the Rams were able to walk away with a win, it'll be another big statement that puts the NFL on notice. Watch out for the Rams because they're going on a rampage. Anyway, that's my 5 takeaways. Let me know what you think. I want to hear from you.